Now, it's with great pleasure that I want to introduce Lois DeLoach. She hails from Northampton County in North Carolina. She holds a Bachelor of Arts from the University of North Carolina and a Master of Arts from Duke University. She has 5 solo albums. I do hope you'll come hear her on the 28th. She's received numerous awards for her talent and service to the community, including the Emerging Artist Award from Durham Arts Council, the Shirley Caesar Community Service Award from 103.9 FM, and the Indie Arts Award from the Indie Weekly. Welcome with me, Lois DeLoach.
Good evening. Good evening. Thank you all so much for coming out. This has been an amazing month so far in this community with all the programs that the Durham County Library have helped sponsor. I'm especially thrilled tonight because I get to introduce choirs from 3 organizations that I have close affiliations with. That's Durham Technical Community College, NCCU, and of course Duke University. You are in for a real treat. I'm also pleased, and I'm sure you are as well, that music is playing a central role during this month-long community celebration of reading and literacy. Yes, we're celebrating John Lewis's book, but we're also commemorating the 50th anniversary of the Civil Rights Movement and the success of that movement. And that's very meaningful. And as we all know, music, particularly spirituals, choir music, played a central role in that movement. Music, especially choral music, plays an important role in our culture. Again, I sang in choir as a child. I sang in church choir. At UNC Chapel Hill, I sang with the BSM Gospel Choir, and that was one of the distinguishing things of my career there. The lifelong friendships that I made, and also just the opportunity to sing with other people. Believe it or not, it's relatively, at least I think so, Professor Green might disagree, but it's much easier to stand in front as a solo artist than it is to really sing with a choir, because you have to hit your marks and you really are working as one unit, right? So community choirs, for example, help create community across racial, cultural, and economic boundaries. Church choirs are often essential to the process of worship and praise. With their wide and varied repertoires, choirs allow us to enjoy and share in songs of inspiration, unity, joy, and pride. Again, we're delighted this evening to present to you 3 amazing choirs. Each choir will do 2 selections, as I recall, and then we are all going to join with them in singing a couple of songs near the end. Let me introduce United in Praise. It's the undergraduate Black campus ministry at Duke University. That choir originates out of that institution at Duke. It's one of the oldest student groups on the campus of Duke University. During the mid-1960s, a time when Duke did not openly embrace its cultural and ethnic diversity, the modern Black mass choir was organized in a local church for Duke's Black students. In 1972, the choir was reorganized at the Duke University as a Duke student group. The choir director, Mayada Major, arranged the a cappella versions of the songs you will hear this evening. His eyes on the sparrow and wait in the water. Please join me in welcoming United in Praise.
I
Absolutely beautiful. Let's have another round of applause for Ryan and praise. You cannot beat those spirituals. And we especially want to thank these young people. We know that it's a school night for them, and they're just coming back from fall break. So I can imagine they have a little catching up to do. The fact that they took time to come out and participate in this program, we really, really do appreciate it. We were here now from the Durham Technical Community College MLK Choir. Durham Tech's Symphony of Brotherhood began in 2001, consisting of people from across the campus. Long-timers, newcomers, even retirees from various positions, faculty and staff throughout the campus. The choir is representation of the realization that we indeed work together and are all important to the mission to educate all people. As we continue to remember the significance of Dr. King's dream, what they do is especially important. Each year, an invitation goes out to the campus as a whole, and anyone who wishes to can take part and join the choir. The choir sings each year for Durham Tech's annual Dr. Martin Luther King Day celebration. The director for 2013-15 is Vernon Bridgers. He's the chair, instructor in developmental studies. He's been a dedicated member of the choir since 2001. Please put your hands together for the Durham Technical Community College MLK Choir.
living will shine again in grace. Then why do we keep strangling life when the surface of our soul? Though it's plain to see voluntarily be God's flow. Fly so high that our spirits never die. In my heart, I feel you are all my brothers. Create a world with no fear. Together we'll cry happy tears. To the nations turn their voice into plowshares. We could really get there if we care enough for the living. Make a little space. Make a better place. Heal the world. Make it a better place. For you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying if we care enough for the living. Make a better place for you and for me. Heal the world. Make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying if we care enough for the living. Make a better place for you and for me. Heal the world. Make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. Make a better place for you and for me. There are people dying. Make a better place for you and for me. There are people dying. Make a better place for you and for me. Make a better place. Make a better place. Make a better place. Heal the world we live in. Save it for our children. Heal the world we live in. Save it for our children. Heal the world we live in. Save it for our children. Heal the world we live in. Save it for our children.
Michael Jackson would have been proud. What an apropos tune today. Let's just say that. Heal the world. Heal the world. Heal the world.
There are people dying if we care enough for the living. Make a better place for you and for me.
Wonderful. Absolutely. Absolutely. And music and singing is healing. How many singers we have out in the audience? All of you will sing later, but how many? Lots of hands are going to play. Whether it's in the shower or seriously, or whether it's in church or whether it's with family or friends, there is something healing about the human voice, the absolute first instrument, right? The human voice. And we're delighted that you are here. The other thing I thought about when they were on the stage, we take for granted sometimes the gems we have in this community. And we have represented here tonight 3 amazing gems. Folks at Duke University is an institution, but that institution is made up of individuals. Durham Technical Community College, North Carolina Central University, and you're talking about loyal alumni. I had the great honor to serve in a role, in a leadership role at Central for a few years. The most loyal alums in the world are the Eagles. Eagle Pride! I proudly wear all the colors, all of those colors. I do. I have my maroon and gray and couldn't find my official outfit, but I have similar tonight. And of course, being a graduate of Duke, I wear that blue. I also wear the lighter blue from my undergrad school, Chapel Hill. And I've had the pleasure of serving on the Durham Tech Community Foundation board for several years and just rolled off. And that institution is doing some amazing work in not only this area, but this region in terms of helping people retool for jobs. It plays a critical role here. So pay attention to what's going on right under our noses. So now I have the pleasure of introducing North Carolina Central University Alumni Choir. The choir was organized in 2009 as the NCCU Centennial Choir. It's hard to believe that that's been 5 years ago. It's now directed by Professor Elvira Green. If you don't know about her, you must learn about her. She's a class of 1962. It was previously directed by Professor Richard Banks. Alumnus Bill Evans is regarded as the unofficial ambassador of the choir, and this choir is one whose membership is limited to and treasured by NCCU alumni. Our longtime friend and choir member who's not up here tonight, but he's sitting in the audience, Walter Brown, states that the hallmarks of the choir are pride in the music and the university, as well as a deep respect the choir members share for each other. Their repertoire consists primarily of spirituals and compositions and arrangements by African American composers. On occasion, the choir collaborates and joins voices with the NCCU University Choir. It also collaborates with local symphonies and orchestras. They host seasonal concerts on campus and appear throughout the community. Please welcome the NCCU Alumni Choir. they take their seats, let's also thank Rover Wilson. Two amazing renditions of spirituals. If you don't know those, the first one they performed was Done Made My Vow. And the second one was God My Feet. And in the tune, Done Made My Vow, I think you heard that refrain, see what the end will be. Gonna run on and see what the end will be. The importance and significance of the spirituals, to me, had to do certainly with that great, deep meaning and the feelings of hope, of aspiration, of optimism. And can you imagine, at the time when many of these originated, they were originated by slaves. These were many slave songs. It was self-encouragement. So to be able to say, guide my feet, Lord, I am only human. I need someone, I need you to help me run this race. It also speaks to, it's a universal, timeless human experience. Whether you're going through a crisis in your life, I play my spirituals very, very regularly, or refer to them very regularly. So I hope that if you don't already enjoy or have spirituals as part of the repertoire of music that you listen to, that I hope you will discover them. There are many new arrangements of tunes, a lot of traditional arrangements of tunes, but absolutely beautiful, meaningful music. I would like for all three choirs now to stand and take a bow, and then we will ask Professor Elvira Green to come back. She's going to lead us all, so I hope you're warming up your voices. In fact, let me just, I'm not sure how Elvira usually warms people up, but let me just do a really simple one. You're going to stand for me just a second, okay? And we're going to sort of just relax those shoulders. You know, first you're going to have a pretty good posture, right? You're going to stand straight up, but then you sort of hinge those shoulders as if you're hinging on the back of the chair, but you're relaxing. They're not too tight, right? Just wiggle those shoulders around. You've been sitting down for a few minutes. I'm bad back. I can't sit very long, so wiggle those shoulders. So you're going to take a good deep breath. We're not going to do anything overly scientific. Imagine you were startled. Breathe that out. Right? Once again, but we're going to do it this time inaudibly. You're not going to hear all that, right? It's a little bit more silent. Once again. You're opening the back of that throat just a little bit. Keep those shoulders relaxed. The deep yawn is helpful too. Okay, so we're all ready for Professor Elvira Green, who's going to come forward and lead us in Lift Every Voice. You have the sheets on your seat.
Thank you very much. A few years ago, I was invited to sing this incredible piece at the rededication of the mosque in Chicago. It was being rededicated to his mother, and he wanted one female voice to sing, and I was honored to be there to sing this piece. He asked me, what did I think about these words? And I said, lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring with the harmonies of liberty. And he said, sing.
All
want to remind you of the upcoming programs. There are brochures outside. There are a number of things between now and the end of the month. Tell everyone you know. There is something for everyone. And the library staff, I just want to commend them. They've invested a lot of time and resources along with the staff and numerous volunteers. We also thank the St. Joseph's Historic Foundation staff and Hayti Heritage Center for hosting us today. We do hope you will return here for an event soon. Check their website. We're going to close out this evening with traditional We Shall Overcome. And we are going to join hands on this one if you can. We continue to sing this because, yes, we've made progress on numerous fronts in our country and in our world. But we have so much more to do. And we want to keep it in the front of our minds, whether it's about making sure that people have equal access to health care or whether they have equal access to a good education. We want to keep it on the forefront of our minds. So let's just close out this evening with We Shall